That's right, boys. Welcome to the side of the ring because it's time for some ringside rumors. Russell Volt says NXT will be returning to the road for future premium live events. That should start with Vengeance Day on February 4th, 2023 in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's great. I'm glad to hear about that. We talked about that on today's episode. I'm not going to sit here and really say too much more about it because I already talked about it. Next, on the trademark side of things, AEW put in filings for Reign of Terror related to MJF. For merchandise. There's not really much you can, sort of like, ooh, what could that mean? It means he's going on a reign of terror. It means that, champion and whatever. You'd think that he would trademark Big Birdberry. Well, I mean, who else would it belong to? So, fair enough. Next, elsewhere, Sasha Banks filed to trademark her birth name for acting, music, and most importantly, in our case, for pro wrestling as a performer. Now, this is good because I think this is what Keith Lee had to do, and this is what Cody Rhodes had to do. She's just covering her bases. This is a very smart move, so that way, wherever you go, you don't got to worry about anybody changing your name at all. You can just stay Mercedes Varnado. Varando? It's Rondo, right? I'm dyslexic, man. I swear to God, I read that name completely different every time I see it. Matt Riddle's stretcher job was apparently to write him off television for the time being, says Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Live. It's unclear why he's taking time off, however. I don't think that he was saying specifically he is being taken off of TV. Well, I mean, obviously. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that this is something that we can be like, oh, Brian Alvarez said it. Well, like, no, that's what happened. So, I don't know why he's being taken off. Brian Alvarez was like, it could potentially be an injury or something like that, but we don't actually know. So, I mean, maybe he's getting surgery. Maybe that's what's going on. Because you know how, like, they have to because that's what Sheamus did. Sheamus, like, got written off TV because he was getting surgery on, like, his arm or something like that. So, maybe... Maybe that's what's going on. So I guess we're just going to have to wait when a report comes out and it says, Matt Riddle's nipple fell off. So I guess we're just going to have to wait. Next, PW Insider says WWE is holding tryouts this week at the Performance Center and Kylie Ray and Casey Navarro are among those in attendance. Well, I mean, Kylie Ray was already part of WWE. I think Casey Navarro was also part of it, right? Am I crazy? I swear Casey Navarro was already among those in attendance. I don't know why I read that, man. Somebody help me. If it's the process that you got to go through, it's the process that you got to go through, right? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, she should already be a women's champion. Like, no, I mean, if she came back and she was like, yeah, I'll just do it again. There's no problem with that. Glad to see them back. Ango, shout out to Ango on YouTube. He was talking about how he was a little bit worried because, it's starting to turn into AEW and how there's going to be there's too many people and everything like that. I think the main issue starts to arise when there's just a bunch of people and they're just not in anything, and I think that that's what's going on. I'm not AEW and I'm not WWE, and I don't know who's got what, where, and why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I can't be like, oh, this and this is happening and this person is going to be there. For all I know, Kylie Ray could come back and she could be a completely different person. You know what I'm saying? I can't make the call, so we just got to wait and see what happens when they get back. Finally, Wrestling Inc. says Cain Velasquez has reached a deal with Triple H to do, quote, about 5 more shows for the promotion. The agreement is per date basis as opposed to a full-time deal. Okay, so it's like Brock, right? And Goldberg, where it's like, oh, Goldberg has 1 more match and stuff like that. So listen, I mean, I'm glad he's back. I'm glad that, he's still doing his thing with AAA. I'm glad that AAA haven't completely dropped him. I like that he's doing a per day basis. So he's kind of got an Undertaker situation going on. I mean, listen, all right, he's a big name draw. Okay. And I wouldn't really have it any other way. What do we talk about? NXT's coming back. That's great to hear. I'm happy for them. They had to get their bearings first and now they're back out. MJF filed for Reign of Terror trademark. I mean, that's, just his title, right? There's not really much to talk about that. Sasha Banks filed the trademark for her birth name. That's good. You've got to, cover all your bases, make sure nobody just sort of, takes your name and just sort of does whatever they want with it. Matt Riddle, is being written off of TV. I don't know why at this point in time, at this time of recording, nobody really knows why, so we got to wait and see what type of report we're going to get from that. PW Insider says WWE is holding tryouts this week at the Performance Center. Kylie Ray and Casey Navarro among those in attendance. I mean, I don't really know why, considering the fact that they were already wrestlers on WWE, but listen, if they're going through the process again, then, who's to stop them? And Cain Velasquez has reached a deal with AAA to do about 5 more shows for the promotion, and it's a per-date basis. Listen, that's great. I'm glad that he's doing everything. I'm glad that he's still with AAA. I'm glad that AAA haven't really, nixed any of the deals that he's got going on, and, I can't wait to see what he does. So that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I'm going live tonight. At the time of this recording, it should be within 3 hours, okay? I'm playing Wrestling Observer. Nope, I'm not playing Wrestling Observer. I'm playing Wrestling Empire, okay? I'm playing that again. I can't wait to do more of that. That's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful tonight and a wonderful tomorrow. And as always, big hugs. I guess we're doing this outro. Big hugs all around.